Okay, you're definitely not used to this, and neither am I. I can't even remember the last time I've made a facecam video, but the quality seems to look a lot better than normal, and that's because I'm actually using a camera, taking this seriously. I also have my heater set up down there, which is actually keeping me warm, and it's definitely needed in my room. My room is frozen all the time. So I wasn't going to do facecam until next year, but I've been saving this situation slash story for you guys for like 5 years. But before we get into it, I mean, I'm sure you guys know, I'm giving away one SuchSpeed Lunar Cape. What a meme. You guys know how to enter. I'm not even going to tell you. You guys know you guys should know already. You know, if you don't know, then that's very unfortunate. Oh, and I also quickly wanted to say I'm playing on Quilius in today's video, the Quilius network. I'll leave the server IP down below in the description. But anyway, let's get into the situation. Talking about me hacking or talking about my experience with hack clients and things, but there's one specific situation I've kind of been avoiding talking about for like the whole time I've been making videos. So to explain this story to you guys, I think I need to take things way back to 2013, so the year before I created my YouTube channel, and I wasn't even known as SuchSpeed back then. I had a different name. It's kind of a meme. I was called Swifty PvP. I think it was something like that, and you can probably, in fact, I'll put my name MC on the screen so you can look at it. It's such a meme. I don't even know what skin or anything I was wearing. I mean, I must have been about 14 at the time, I think. Wait, in 2013, I was in like year 10 in school. I think I must have been 14 or around that age. But when I started playing on the Hive, I played on, hold on, actually, I'll show you what I played on. So as I was saying, I used to play on this thing back in 2013. This was my first ever laptop, and I just ran downstairs and found this thing. I don't even know if that thing turns on anymore. That's a separate video if you want to see me trying to play on this relic. I don't even know. This thing dates back like, hold on, let me actually show you what this thing looks like. It is literally so small, and basically that's what I used to play on. So I started playing the Hive back in like 2013 on this laptop. Now I wasn't getting good FPS. I was probably getting barely 60, maybe 70, but back then, you know, I didn't really know what good FPS was. I was young. I was just playing Minecraft, and for some odd reason I really cared about my stats on survival games. Now when I say I was playing on the Hive, I was pretty much only playing survival games like religiously, and that's pretty much how I started my channel. Now, as I was saying, I was known under the name Swifty PvP, which was like a non-donator account. It was just like, and I didn't even have many friends online back then. I think I may have just downloaded Skype and had just started messaging like a few people to team in survival games, but I remember playing with one person in specific. Now I don't even remember their name, but I played with them for years, and they eventually became part of my clan. In fact, they may even be in a video on my channel. I just can't remember their name, but basically they introduced me to a hack from Wizard Hacks, which was basically a regeneration hack which you could use on the Hive. Now, as you guys know, the Hive survival games, you can regen at normal pace. You know, you don't fast regenerate, but basically I had regen hacks. Like I think I was using Hazuni or Nodus, but basically I was using one of these clients and only using regen hacks, so I was just regenerating in survival games insanely fast, and I was getting some pretty good stats from just hacking. And obviously at the time I wasn't really thinking how bad that is. You know, Minecraft's kind of a game where I don't think hacking is acceptable, but it's so easy that it kind of ruins Minecraft because it's so easy and accessible to hack. And obviously at the time I didn't think about this whatsoever, so I was literally I was having the time of my life. Like I might have even been, I think I even used Kill Aura sometimes and Reach and stuff. Obviously I wasn't flying around, I wasn't trying to get myself banned, but I was being low-key. Like if I ever got caught out for hacks, I would turn it all off and just try and act innocent. Back then it wasn't like it is now where you can get banned so easily. And I think when I started hacking back then, that could have been the start of like all of the bans I've had from playing Minecraft. I mean, most of them aren't for hacking, but for example on Badline I probably racked up about 20 or 30 bans. But anyway, back to this story. So I was playing on Swifty PvP, running around regen hacking against players, and I mean a lot of people got confused because they would hit me 20 times or so and I would still be like pretty high health and able to kill them. And I mean, if you've ever played survival games before, you know it's not difficult to kill players, so it was insanely funny. And I think I did eventually get banned on Swifty PvP, and that's why I bought a new account, and that's when I became SuchSpeed. But before then, I was going around hacking. I don't think I joined any clans. I think I waited until I rebranded my name into SuchSpeed. At the time, it wasn't even rebranding. I was just thinking of a new Minecraft account, just thinking of a new random name. I didn't even think SuchSpeed would become what it is today and just be a brand at this point. I mean, I had no idea, which is just the funniest thing. So if I never started hacking, I may never have even been known as SuchSpeed. Now, I know a lot of you are going to think, Tom, why did you never explain that? And as I said, I think I may have hinted at this or explained a different situation similar to this in previous videos, but I've never just been able to sit down and talk to you guys about my actual experience with using hacks. Now, I don't even know if Wizard Hacks is even still a website, but that's pretty much the site I used for like to view every single hack client. There was like loads at the time, and honestly I was a little bit worried about downloading any, just like I am with like anything. Like, it's not safe to really be downloading, especially malicious hack clients. You never know what kind of information that the client is going to take from you. But at the time, I was obviously very misinformed. I was young, I didn't really know much about Minecraft. I definitely didn't take it seriously or thought I had morals in the game whatsoever. I just went around hacking, and for the most part it was only regeneration hacks, but it was hilarious, and it's what got me pretty good stats before I had the account SuchSpeed. I don't know what kind of stats I had, but I was sweating. Now, I just remembered a separate situation, but when I used the account Swifty PvP, there was also another server called MC Swish or Cove MC. They were basically the same thing. I'm sure none of you have even heard of that before because this is years ago, but it was like a practice server. It was like fast PvP pace, but essentially on this server, I did use a hack client a lot. Now, when I say I used one, I didn't actually hack unless I was going against an opponent that hacked as well. And this was at the time where I had retired this old Toshiba, like, I don't know what year this is. Let me check. I don't even know what year this is. I have no idea. This doesn't even tell me what year it is, but it was made in Germany or China as well. I actually have no idea what year this is. Hold on. This has Intel Atom inside of it, and it has Windows 7 Starter. And it has, oh my god, this thing is old. So as I was saying, I got myself a new computer and I stopped hacking for the most part. But as I was saying, on MC Swish, I did have a hack client like on me. Like, when I would connect to a server, I would have a hack client. Not like I would use it necessarily, but if I was going up against a hacker, then I would just toggle everything and just kill them. And that's pretty much because I didn't want to die. Like, I know a lot of you are going to assume that I just used a hack client against anyone that was destroying me. But at the time, it was very obvious if you're against like a normal player or a hacker, because, I mean, back then anti-cheats weren't really what they are today. Like, you could go around flying against people and it would just be kind of a funny thing. But obviously, now that I look back at it, it was obviously fun. But at the same time, Minecraft's just a game that is just way too easy to hack on, and that kind of ruins the fun for everyone. Like, don't get me wrong, at the time, I probably loved it. I thought it was just the easiest, funniest way to play the game. But when you get further into things, you know, you get bored of hacking. Like, I mean, I got pretty bored of it. That's why I came up with a brand new account. I didn't want to be seen as someone that would just be ruining everyone's game. You know, I actually wanted to start branding myself and taking the game seriously. And then I created the account SuchSpeed. I started sweating in Minecraft, Hive, survival games, clans. I must have gone through about 40 clans or something, if you guys remember the Hive. I don't even know what happened to the Hive at this point, but that's the origins of Swifty PvP. I haven't really told many of you about Swifty PvP, and that's when I first joined the internet and just started playing Minecraft. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed making this video. If you guys want me to do more facecam, then let me know in the comments below. If we get 2,000 likes, then I'll upload another facecam video this weekend. And who knows, maybe I'll even include my dog in the video or something, you know, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you in my next video, and goodbye.